Hey, what's up guys? It's Brandon here with Balisong Flipping, and today we're going to talk about why this guy, the CD, I think it's pronounced Solaris Design Balisong, beat the Firefly. The short answer is it's built different. And I don't mean that in a funny way. I mean that in an actual way. I started taking this thing apart, and it's just started blowing my mind. Because I was wondering myself, how could this be one of my favorites? And just so you guys know, the Firefly is still an amazing balisong and probably one of the best for the price when it comes to like a trainer that's gonna last you forever. Like, I would actually think that the Firefly would outlast this thing in terms of just like strictly beating the thing. But listen, let me tell you something. I was taking this guy apart and I started noticing like weird little differences, and I'm about to give CD a lot more credit because they changed a lot. Because I'm glad that I got one in the past, and now that I have one now, I could see everything they changed. And I would encourage everyone to look for this, that if you do get it, look for these little subtle differences, and you'll know whether you have an old version or a new one. So anyway, let's start with these pivots, okay? These pivots, you need to turn to the left in order to tighten them. And you need to turn them to the right to loosen them. So I was thinking, okay, I mean, reverse screws exist, but like, why? Like, what would be the point? So I start taking this thing apart, and it has bushings, yeah. But get ready for this. Your mind's gonna be blown. I've never seen this, okay? But like, I've never seen this on another balisong. This is the first one I've ever seen it on. But yeah, this is about to blow your mind if you don't even know about this. This thing's got 4 bushings. 4, not 2, not 1 for each pivot. It's got 4 behind the header of every screw, which is so weird. So I was like, what? That blew my mind. So it's got the bronze phosphorus washers, right? And then on the inside, right, not inside of the pivot, but right on the inside of the screw, right when you take the screw out and you look at the header, there's the bushing that it goes inside the header of the screw. So I was thinking to myself, how does that work? So the way that works is, instead of like 1 bushing being in the pivot, and you tighten the screws all the way down so that it has swing, even no matter how tight it goes. What this does is it's basically set to a specific amount of tightness. So that way, listen to that, no tap. I just tuned this thing today, but it actually was like measured to have enough tightness to go down, but to not pinch the handles at all, so that it always has free swing. And I don't know if that's better than regular bushings, but it actually uses less material and seems a bit smarter. So I don't know if the reverse screws play a role in that, but yeah, this thing is actually very different. And it did surprise me. I just woke up, everybody. My speech is so slurred. Oop. And there's an airplane. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, it did surprise me that this beat the Firefly, but it also didn't, because I realized the main reason why. The Firefly's handles are very thick at the bottom, and they're longer, and the fact that it has tang pins, these have Zen, which takes less work when doing like fans and stuff, because the handles lift easier because of the Zen pins. But the Firefly has tang pins, which means that it takes a lot more work, especially with those longer and thicker handles, to swing them around. So it actually feels like it's just more difficult to flip. So this thing just had better control when it comes to just the maneuvering of it, which is why it beat the Firefly. So do I think that this is better than the Firefly? In terms of flipping, yes. But in terms of anything else, definitely not. But yeah, it is very surprising that for this price, you can get something that performs better. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I've never seen like 4 bushings on the inside of screws. I'm pretty sure people who may have been around the like Balisongs for years might have seen something like that. But so far, in any review I've ever watched, in any deconstruction of any Balisong that I've done or that I've seen, I've never seen that before. So I just thought it was worth mentioning because it's literally built differently. But yeah, anyway, I'll be seeing you guys later, and that was kind of my little explanation on why this guy beat the Firefly, because it did shock me. But yeah, good job, CD. Yeet.